It's nothing like a campfire roaring, right? Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Make Me Believe podcast. Please join us by this wonderful campfire as I tell my very skeptic wife here, Kaylyn. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Hi. Some scary stories and efforts of making her believe in the paranormal, supernatural, and frankly anything that goes bump in the night. As she fumbles around with her
I'm
wires, she's
because
all.
I'm pretty sure the little one messed with it when he was in here, and it's driving me nuts. Okay. All right. You're failing, Adrian.
I'm failing?
Yeah.
What am I failing at?
Making me believe in anything. Oh, wait,
What?
that's you. You're Adrian. You want
Yeah.
to say hi?
Oh, hello. Hi. Yes.
Okay. See what
Happy to get
happens when my
introduced.
stuff is not
Uh,
proper?
it's
I'm
so
not I'm not on it, you know?
it's so funny.
It's not funny.
Yeah,
So
and-
I'm Kaylyn. Hi.
Yes.
You're Adrian.
Hello.
There we go.
All right. All set.
Okay.
This is a weird one. We have a lot of energy going on
We
in
do.
the studio today. Even Liberty's over here trying to.
She wanted to go to the outside because her
She
friend
did.
was barking.
Yeah, she wanted to go to the outside,
Yeah.
and no.
No, because she's learning to climb on things. And the last thing I need her to do is realize that she has the capability to climb higher and then jump. So I need that to not be a thing for her at all. Ma'am, we don't shake our ears around here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
So hi, hello. How are you today?
I'm good.
You're good.
Yeah, one kiddo is officially done with school,
Yeah.
and then the other one is not.
No. He's gonna be doing school for a little bit.
Yeah,
he
he's
slacked off hard,
Oh yeah,
and he thought he knew better, and he
Uh-huh.
kept failing things and
wouldn't listen to us
wouldn't listen to us for
for
anything.
months. He wouldn't listen to any adult,
No.
any adult about this at all.
He's 14.
He
and
thinks
he knows
knows
better.
everything, and he thinks he's smarter
Yes.
than either any adult that's ever told him that's not going to work that way. You
Mm-mm.
can't do that. That's not going to work. And he's thinking, oh, it will.
It will. It will. It will. Nope. And now his right now today is May 28th.
Yep.
And Noah, the youngest, finished school. Jonah, the oldest, won't be done until middle of June. July.
That's if he does stuff on Saturday and Sundays.
Yeah.
If he doesn't, he won't be done until the end of July.
Rough. Right,
And
Liberty?
you know what? And it was his own fault because he wouldn't listen.
Listen, I just did a little pun there, and I need you to acknowledge
Yeah,
it.
I heard you. Rough.
Rough.
She's done with you. She's
She's
walking
done.
away.
She's walking away.
Yeah.
All right, bye, pup.
When you cheat, for one,
Mm-hmm.
and then you lie about cheating,
Mm-hmm.
and then you fail because you lied and cheated
Mm-hmm.
4 times,
Mhm.
I can't help you.
You can't. No.
So he's super jealous of his little brother.
Yeah.
He just keeps going, oh, I'm so jealous of Noah right now. I'm so jealous. And I was
Well,
like,
Noah
you have
didn't mess
literally no one to blame but yourself.
Yep.
And
He
he
got that
keeps-
lecture.
He keeps giving me these puppy dog eyes. Like he
Mm.
thinks that I'm just gonna let him out of it. And I'm like, dude, I can't do that.
It's school.
Like we have to mail all of this stuff into the school
Mm-hmm.
for the school to sign off on it.
Gotta love homeschool programs.
And
He could have been done so much sooner,
oh yeah,
but his
he
own
he
fault.
was originally on track to finish like 2.5 weeks ago
Mhm.
before he slacked off, lied, cheated, and
Mhm.
failed.
Yeah, so his own deal. So his
So
summer is only like what, like a month long?
Yeah, because we're not gonna start school until September.
September, so it's like a month and a half long.
Yeah,
Okay, so that sucks for him.
Yeah.
But oh well. Hi, hello.
yeah. That's a him problem, not a me problem.
Yeah, no.
It's gonna kind of suck for the little one though because he wants to do stuff.
Yeah, and he really can't with his brother doing stuff.
Yeah, but he really wants to go to the library, so I figure he can bring his stuff to the library and he
And
can
he
sit
can do it
there
up there.
at the tables and do his stuff at the library
Yeah, that's something.
because I can rent out a study room.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you don't have. I don't think you have to pay for those.
Oh, okay. Just
Pretty sure I
reserve it.
pay for that in my school or my city taxes.
Probably. I'm not sure. I'm just learning about this stuff, right? I mean, right literally this second. So, I can only make wild accusations and assumptions.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what I'm
You
going
want
to
to
do.
talk about another wild thing that happened to you
What wild thing happened to me?
in the
Are you
last
talking about the
24
church?
hours?
Are you
Yes, I
talking about
am.
the church
Oh yeah,
thing?
we're gonna
Okay.
talk about that.
I don't like this
It's
woman.
okay. You have to
I-
like me.
I don't like this woman.
Okay. So,
uh,
so
can I do the build up?
You can do the build up. That's fine. Do the build up, but you can't
Okay.
tell the actual story
All right,
because I
fine.
have to do it.
All right, fine. So Jonah and Noah, they've been going to one church. Noah's been going to Awana's, which is the Wednesday night kids church thing.
Yeah.
Church school thing. I don't know. I didn't do it
You're
whenever I
so
was a
funny.
kid.
You don't understand Awana.
I don't
You're
get it.
so adorable. I love
He's
it.
been in it for like 2.5 years.
2 years.
Yeah, I still don't get it. But it's a good thing for him. Jonah has this year or start
This year.
This
is his
year.
first full year. I
this
guess.
first full year he's been doing youth group on Wednesdays at the same church.
Mhm.
Well, Awana's in youth group is over this week. So, well, it was over last week. A couple weeks ago. I don't know.
Well, he didn't go last week because we were doing something.
Yes.
And the
so
week before was,
something.
I think, their last week.
Yeah. So 2 weeks ago was their last week. We didn't do anything and he didn't go last week. So anyhow, we go to take them to their stuff.
Well,
done.
We knew that Awana's was done.
We didn't know the youth group was done.
Yeah, we didn't know that.
So they're like, okay, well, Kaylyn goes, all right, you gonna come with us to drop off the kids? I gotta go check out the church. I was like, yeah. Well, I just get off work. I want to get in something comfy. I put on a Jurassic Park shirt. And
he's got his shorts on. It's his work shorts on.
I still have my work shorts on, and I decide to grab one of my favorite flip flops. Is the shark flip flops, ones that were real popular for a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Well, I got them customized, and they're anglerfish.
Yep, and the actual antenna glows in the dark.
Yes, so glows in the dark.
And he has that on with socks.
With socks. I wasn't happy about that, I'll be honest. But I didn't want to take off my socks. I was that lazy. So I just slipped them on and left. All right, take it away.
My turn. So, they're doing this at another church. They're doing a kids' summer kind of Wednesday night, like firecracker, Summer Island, Freedom Island thing that they're going to do for the summer instead of doing their normal Wednesday night stuff.
Yeah.
So I'd asked Noah, do you want to go to that? He goes, yeah, that sounds like fun. I said, okay. So I want them to do stuff on the evenings and whatnot.
Of course.
I told Adrian about it. I said, this is where we're going to go. And he's like, okay. So we're going out the door. He puts on these horrible shoes.
I love those shoes.
With his
so
socks.
Comfy. They're so
and
comfy.
His shorts and his Jurassic Park shirt. We get into the car and we drive to the first church where Jonah was going to go. They weren't there. Okay, Jonah, we're going to go see if the church that we're taking Noah to has a youth group for you to go into. And he's like, okay, whatever. So we get there. Well, we've not been there before on Wednesday nights, so we didn't know where to go or what to do.
Mm-hmm.
So we get out of the car and we go into the building. Now, I'm going to preface this by this church, dress-wise, is most people would describe it as incredibly conservative.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a laid-back flip-flops and shorts, tie-dye shirts kind of church.
It's not.
And so I'm dressed.
You were dressed very nicely.
I have on some nice shoes. I have on some blue jeans.
Some nice blue jeans.
Yeah, some flares. I got on a cute lemon top. It's got some frills. I'm presentable.
Yes.
Okay. I even took a shower. Listen,
you were,
I was on point.
You were. Wait, and I'm pretty sure my deodorant was failing at that moment. So
we go in there and we're like
complete opposite.
So they asked the little one, well, how old are you, to know where he needed to go? And so they said, okay, you're gonna go here. And they asked about the older one, and he said, oh, I'm this older. Okay, well, you're gonna go up. So I said, Adrian, which kid do you want to go with? He should have gone with the older one, because then he could have immediately exited after coming back down the stairs. But he didn't.
No.
He chose to walk from the entryway all the way across to the activity center.
All the way across the building.
And drop him off.
Yes.
And then asks them, what time do I come pick him up?
And then this lady, wonderful woman, she's very nice.
They're all so nice.
She goes, oh, well, this will be done whenever y'all are done. So whenever you're done in the church, you just come right on over. And
we've never been there on a Wednesday night before.
Nope. And I'm like looking at myself. I'm like,
how does she think he's dressed for this?
I'm not here for this.
So I take the older one up, drop him off because I wanted to make sure in case I had to go pick him up. I don't know. I mean, I remember youth group, but
yeah,
you kind of knew where that was at the church that I went to. So Plus, we were both very different at 14 than he is.
Yes.
So I walked him up there to make sure I knew where he was. And sometimes I have to remind him that other people are going to say things, and they're not saying things to be aggressive. So you need to watch your tone, because he tends to be very aggressive with people if he thinks they're being serious.
He's in that teenage.
So he has to. You have to remind him sometimes.
Don't be a dick.
Yeah, pretty much. And so came back downstairs, waited for Adrian to come back. Well, as Adrian is coming back, that's when the majority of the entire congregation is getting there. And every single person comes by and shakes his hand. And it's like, oh, my name's Lisa. Oh, my name's Todd. Oh, my name's Michael. What's yours? We're so glad you're here. Every single person is shaking his hand.
And every single one of them looked down at my shoes. And I was so uncomfortable, and I had to get out of there.
So we leave. I can't stop laughing. We go home. He changes. We go back, and we just sit in the parking lot because we're like, we don't know what time this is going to be done. We don't know what to do. We can't go back in now.
I can't.
And he looks so much more presentable the second time around, but we had to call his mom. So then she's, of course, laughing at him.
Both of them just destroying me here.
I laughed so hard, tears were coming out of my eyes.
Uh-huh.
And so now he's never going to be able to live it down.
Nope.
Because I abhor these anglerfish slippers in public. I hate them.
They're so comfy. They're the best.
I don't like to go out in public with him in these shoes.
Mm-hmm.
And yet he continues.
Paid money.
I don't care.
I paid good money for these shoes. It wasn't
you pay good money for underwear, but you don't walk around in that outside.
Sometimes. But I went to
Gracie, come get your son.
Specialty place, a specialty website. They made them, and bam, and it's great. It's fantastic, and I've had them for now years. At this point, and so sad.
Stop wearing them in public.
No.
So it was just very amusing. I'll post a picture of them so that you can see the atrocity that I had to put up with.
So sad. Okay.
It was hilarious is what it was. He was so embarrassed. He was turning red as a tomato. I've never seen him do that. It was great. I enjoyed every moment of his discomfort.
It was so bad. Okay, anyways, we're going to get into some stories
now.
We
don't have to do that.
Yeah,
it's more fun to sit here and rag on you.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Okay. So I have 2 stories for you today.
Just 2?
Just 2.
Are these longies?
One, they're both medium longie.
So you have no idea?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I haven't ran through these like time-wise to see where they're at, but they're decent.
Okay. Whatever.
All right.
Are these going to end properly?
Sure.
That's kind of rude.
I know, right?
I just can't with you.
They'll end properly in the sense of the story's over. Does that work for you?
No.
No?
No.
All right. So you ready?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Are you ready?
Bring it on.
There you go. Okay. All right. So this first story. How do you feel about camping?
I like the idea of camping, but I'm a little bougie.
A little bougie?
And I need a proper bathroom.
Okay.
And not that proper bathroom my mother tries to convince me was proper when we went camping. She was like, it was clean. There was a spider in there.
Oh, a spider is the prerequisite of whether a place is clean or not?
No spiders.
Okay.
I don't do spiders. I don't need spiders and snakes. It's not what it takes to love me. No.
Okay, so this first story, it's titled something that you've said a lot in your life. And especially during the show. It's simply titled, Never Go Camping Alone.
I know this. Did this person have to figure this out all on their own?
Apparently so.
Is it because they moron?
We'll find out.
Oh my
We're gonna
gosh.
find out. Why are you gonna just coming right out the gate? Just mow
Well,
around.
let's see. If you just now realized you should never go camping alone, then you were a bozo.
Some people enjoy it.
I've never had to go camping alone to determine it's not a good idea. And you are a moron.
Listen, I may have, but I have befriended so many raccoons.
That's a problem for you.
That is not a problem for
It
me.
is a problem.
No, I've pet turkeys and raccoons and
Yeah,
various
see,
wildlife.
I don't do animals. Like, no, no, no,
I
no.
love animals.
Absolutely not.
So, here we go.
No.
This story is by Reddit user C Illustrator 5310. That's her user handle, which I like it. C, like the ocean. I like water. Anywho, whatever.
I love water. I'm currently drinking water out of my lemon cup.
I'm very happy for you. All right, here we go. The pine trees swayed gently in the wind, like an old couple doing one last sonorous dance before their eternal departure. The squirrels scurried across my campsite, flirtatiously zipping around in what could only be described as a timeless playfulness. I laid in my hammock and took a deep breath, my nostrils flaring as I took in the fresh, woodsy air. This smell had provided me significant comfort over the past summer, as I had spent much of my time among the trees. College life had been hard, and what I needed was a reset. The outdoors provided just that. Nothing judged you when you were outside. Everything in nature seemed to work in its own unique way. And it kept on churning regardless of circumstances. It was an important lesson I felt I needed to learn. I rolled out of my hammock and walked to the picnic table, where I had my cooler full of Coca-Cola, water, and beer. I grabbed the Coke and cracked the can open, letting the satisfying sound of the carbonation fill my ears and give my mouth a preview of the flavor adventure ahead. I walked back to my hammock and fiddled with my stereo player, located conveniently on a stool just feet from my spot of leisure. I clicked play and turned the sound down so that the enjoyment of the familiar Beatles CD Abbey Road was mine and mine alone. As Oh Darling emanated from the budget speakers, I couldn't help but smile. This music is what helped pass the time out in the woods all alone, as it felt like I had my own little group of musicians passionately strumming their instruments just for me. As the day matured to dawn, I made myself some hot dogs on my propane stove, listening to the sizzle of the meaty wieners and letting the mouth-watering smells pierce the cool, dry air of the woods. As I squirted my ketchup and sat on the table, shooing the flies away from my sole lantern inches in front of me, I looked around in amazement as the woods were just as lively at night as they were hours before. Insects could be heard humming and chirping, and wildlife scattered about in the distance, likely acknowledging my presence and warning each other not to get too close. Eventually, I finished my delectable dinner and grabbed my lantern, retreating to my tent, where my sleeping bag was waiting on me like a wife longing for her husband after a long day of work. After turning my lantern off, I melted into my sleeping bag, slowly drifting off with the beautiful stars sparkling above me and skies clear as glass. I awoke in a panic, delirious and puzzled as to what the sound was that disturbed my usually deep sleep. It didn't take long for me to realize what I was hearing. My stereo. It was blasting Octopus's Garden at what sounded like maximum volume.
Odd.
The usual peaceful song ripped through the usual peaceful sounds of the night in a violent manner, and I leapt out of my sleeping bag to stop it. I threw my shoes on and ran over to the stereo, ejecting the CD at once and sighing a breath of relief. This CD had malfunctioned in the past, sometimes playing like it had a mind of its own. What hadn't happened before was the volume being manipulated. If it had malfunctioned like normal, it likely It's likely I wouldn't even have woken up with the voices of Paul McCartney and John Lennon, as I had the volume set too low earlier. I put the CD back into its box and set it on top of the stereo, removing any possibility of it going off again. Once more, I crawled back into my tent, zipped it up behind me. This time, however, I sat awake and staring at the sky. Something was different. I craned my ears to pick up the discrepancy, but all I heard was nothing.
Uh-oh.
Then it hit me. I heard nothing. No slight wind, no wildlife, no insects chirping. The once lively forest was now eerily quiet. This quiet, however, is what led me to hear a single crack of a stick outside my tent.
Oh, hell no.
It wasn't a loud crack, but in absolute silence, every sound could be heard in a certain vicinity. I whipped my head to the direction of the sound and squinted to see if there was anything I could pick up on, whether that be a shadow or another sound. Nothing happened. Minutes passed, and then an hour. I got complacent and started drifting off. I awoke suddenly and was hit with a wave of pure terror. In utter disbelief, I sat up and listened as golden slumbers echoed through the darkness.
Nope.
This wasn't a malfunction. This was deliberate, and I wasn't alone anymore. I grabbed for my hunting knife, located inside my belt under my shirt, when my entire body stiffened immediately. My knife
Oh, I knew that.
was gone.
Oh, I saw that coming.
That was impossible, as I always had it on me at all times. I would never leave it out somewhere that wasn't attached to me. I turned to grab my lantern when I made a horrific realization. My lantern was missing as well. A surge of frustration and anger washed over me at once. This was my sanctuary. I came here to get away from the drama, and now the drama had found me, in the one place I could relax completely. I leapt out of the tent, screaming my head off like a madman. I ran over to the stereo, I ejected the CD, and snapped it into little tiny pieces. I picked up the stereo and was about to smash it to pieces on a conveniently sharp rock when I stopped. Something was stuck to the top of the stereo. I put the speaker down and looked in horror as a single, instant photograph was taped to the top of my speaker.
Oh, no, sir.
The photo, of course, pictured me sleeping soundly, vulnerable, and innocently ignorant to the evil just inches away from me. This harrowing image snapped me back to reality in an instant. This wasn't a prank. My life was in jeopardy. I whipped my head around to check all around me. As I was surveying the area, I heard a sharp crack. A branch had been snapped off into the distance. I immediately looked that way, and what I saw made me sick to my stomach.
Oh, no.
My lantern, just off into the distance, solemnly sat on the ground, illuminating the surrounding area. It didn't take a rocket scientist to recognize instantly that my lantern was a trap.
Duh.
I had two options: go back into my tent and be a sitting duck until morning, or fumble through the 2 miles of trees under the dim moonlight back to my car.
Neither of those sound like a good idea.
Whether it was the right decision or the hasty one, in an instant I sprinted off towards my car, leaving my tent and praying I didn't trip. As I ran, I heard branches snapping behind me as steps got closer and closer with every second that passed. I pumped my arms like my life depended on it and ignored my heart pumping out of my chest. I tore through the forest, leaping over roots and dodged fallen logs. I didn't dare look back. Running on pure adrenaline and an unadulterated fear for my life, I ran and ran and ran until I finally saw my car in the distance. Just then,
Did you have your keys?
however, I felt a sharp, burning sensation and stumbled to the floor.
No.
I looked back and saw my hunting knife plunge deep into my hamstring.
Yeah.
Behind me, a man closed in on me with a terrifying speed. I finally got my first good look at the person who had been terrorizing me all night. This man was almost inhuman. He wore no clothes and had hair covering his entire body. His eyes were yellow, bloodshot, and lifeless. If this thing made it to me, I would never be able to make it home. In an instant, this lost feeling of hopelessness transformed into rage. I was livid. If this creature wanted me dead, it would be at the cost of a bloody fight. I managed to stand, and in one fluid motion, I clenched my teeth before ripping the long hunting knife out of my hamstring. I felt the warm crimson liquid run out of my leg immediately.
We don't need all that.
I gripped the blade and faced the beast. Just 20 feet between the two of us, I let out a primal, guttural screech from the depths of my soul. I was telling the creature that he could have me, but he would not leave unscathed. I gripped the blade, ready for a fight to the death, when the beast stopped, as if it was sizing me up. To my surprise, it nodded, before turning around and charging off into the distance, letting out a roar of its own, as if to warn me that if I ever returned, I wouldn't be so lucky. I limped the rest of the way to my car, getting more and more lightheaded as I started to lose consciousness. I threw myself into the front seat and pulled out my emergency flare from the center console. I leaned out of the car and shot it straight up into the air, illuminating everything in sight with a bright red hue. As I slammed the door shut, my eyes fluttered, holding on to my last grasp of consciousness before my body realized its critical amount of blood loss. One final thought crossed my mind. Never go camping alone. The end. Whew. That was scary.
My statement still stands.
That was scary.
It's about how I figure it's going to be if I ever go camping by myself.
That's fair.
Yeah. See?
Yeah.
Should have watched Criminal Minds before you went out there. You'd have learned. Not a good idea. Vampire Diaries.
The vampires are coming. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it.
Serial
She's
killers,
coming around.
man.
She's coming around. Don't try to.
I've been reading the Vampire Diaries long
whatever.
before you and I
Okay,
ever met.
that's
Don't
fine.
even
That's
start
fine.
on this
All right,
bullshit.
whatever.
I'm gonna kick
whatever
you.
Say. Whatever you say.
None of that crap's real.
Mm-hmm.
This is why you don't go camping alone.
Mhm.
This is why, you know what? You should just not go camping.
Oh, that's rude.
I know. The little one really wants to go camping.
Yes, he does.
We should read him that story.
Let's not and say we did. That story. Ooh, I got some chills reading that one.
Yeah. That was really good writing too.
That was great writing. I loved it.
Yeah.
What
about all of his stuff? See, that's one thing that drives me bananas is when people run away, they leave all their stuff behind, and I'm like, bitch, that shit was expensive.
Yeah.
I want my stuff.
Like, stuff, life. Stuff,
Listen, if I have to come back because I had to
life.
run to get away from you, I'm coming back strapped like nobody's business.
Come back with the cops.
The cops have to follow the rules.
Oh, you not.
If
Got
I'm going into the woods because some crazy maniac, naked, hairy maniac at that chased me out,
Mhm.
no, there are no rules anymore.
Yeah.
No, I want my shit. And you know what? He should have just chased the guy down and stabbed him and killed him is what he should have done. Would have been self-defense.
Self-defense.
And then nobody else would have this problem.
Blame it on the fentanyl.
What?
Nothing. I thought that joke would land. Clearly didn't. My bad. All right, moving on. Are you ready for the next one?
I'm so confused.
I don't know.
Hopefully the guy lived.
Yes, hopefully so.
Also, why would you go camping 2 miles away from your car? Your car should be right there.
Okay.
You should be able to go into your car in less than 20 feet.
Okay. Some people don't like that. They want to go camping away from everything and have no...
Look what happens when you do.
You know what? I'm going to give you that. All right. We're going to move on to the next story.
I don't think we should.
I think we should.
I don't really think we should at all.
I'm pretty excited about the next story, too.
I am not at all excited.
But you will be.
I don't think so, though.
Are you ready?
This poor guy.
Are you ready?
How did he get the picture, though?
It sounded like it said one of those instant photos, so I'm thinking a Polaroid.
Yeah, but how did he get the picture because there had to be a flash, right?
Yeah. Well,
How
some
the
people
guy-
sleep through a little flash.
Why, vey?
I know. It's
I didn't
crazy.
hear the tent, nothing.
Nothing.
Not safe. I'm
Not
going to
safe
get
at
ones
all.
with jingle bells all over it.
Got it. Not doing that, but okay.
Oh, yeah.
Ready?
No!
Are you still reeling?
I am horrified
You're reeling.
that
Okay.
this creature, human, but,
That one, I'll give it to you.
he's yellow eyes. Was like, oh, damn, dude, jaundice.
Naked, completely hairy, and jaundice. Yeah.
He just does not have anything going for him in life right now.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Ready?
Is this one going to end properly?
Sure.
Such a liar.
I know, right?
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Ready?
Bring it on.
There you go. Okay. All right. So, before we get into this next story,
No. Whatever you're about to say. I can see the smirk on your face.
I don't know what you mean.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry about it. So I know how you feel about camping alone.
Uh-huh.
What about the ocean?
Nope.
No?
Screw that.
No? Not a fan of the ocean. Okay.
There are sharks in the ocean.
There are sharks.
I don't mess with sharks.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in the ocean
There are
that we
jellyfish.
still don't know about.
There are jellyfish.
They just discovered a new fish.
There are stupid anglerfish.
Mm-hmm. I felt like that one's personal.
There's the man of war.
Mm-hmm.
There's killer whales.
Mm-hmm.
There are whales.
Mm.
There
You're
are
just going to start naming all the creatures
all
that you
the
know.
things that could kill me.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I'm pretty sure there's like a barracuda somewhere in there too.
So you got a little bit of thalassophobia.
I don't know what the hell that means and you just called me, but I ain't going in the ocean.
That's a fear of the ocean. Fear of open water.
I am fine if I'm on a really big ship with a lot of people.
Okay. Cruise it is. All right. So, this story is titled,
Bull shark.
"There's Something Alive Beneath the Rig."
Not that kind of ship. I'm not okay on that one either. That one seems far less safe.
Okay. All right. Deepwater Horizon.
Been there, done that. No thanks.
Okay. So this one is by Reddit user David Hallow.
Oh, we know him.
Yes, we do know him. He wrote the Bucky story. Which, David, if you are listening, hope you are, first of all. Check out the pictures that we posted on...
I don't think you posted him on there.
I did. I posted them on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
On the Make Believe podcast Instagram. And the kids went to the Frightmare in Texas, and there was a demented Buc-ee's.
Yeah, he was real scary.
It was really creepy. All right, check that one out. Okay, anyways. Here we go. Diver's Log. Journal of Santiago Reyes. Saturation Diver. Neptune Extraction Platform, North Atlantic. Commence 32-day rotation. Day 1. Descent to the chamber. Mateo and I were assigned to the saturation chamber today. 30 days living at pressure, breathing heliox, sleeping in a steel tube like we're embryos in a machine womb. Normal life feels like a memory the moment the hatch seals. The supervisors brief us. Routine scraped and clean on the rig's support legs. Barnacles, oysters, and all the crust that builds up and weakens the beams. Nothing glamorous, nothing heroic, just work. Still, it beats topside politics. As we pressurized, the familiar hum started. The deep metallic groan of a world shrinking to the metal walls and recycled air. Mateo cracked a joke about the chamber sounding like it's breathing. I laughed, but something about it stayed with me longer than it should. Day 5. First dive. We made our first lockout today. The ocean swallowed us like a dark lung.
Nope.
Visibility was good for the region, 3 meters at best, which means we could see the work lights, but not much beyond the halo. The rig leg was coated in the usual mess: slime, brine, and clusters of razor-sharp oyster shells welded by time. As I scraped, Mateo nudged me. "Reyes, check your 6." I spun, heart slamming against my ribs. Nothing. But my sonar ping was bouncing off something bigger than us. Slowly moving. Wandering. The operator topside said it was probably a ray. Probably. We finished the job, but on the swim back to the bell, I swear, something trailed us just outside the light. Day 8. Strange noises in the habitat. I couldn't sleep. The chamber kept making that deep, rhythmic sound like muttering just beyond understanding. Mateo heard it too, but played it off as gas flow or pipe chatter. But I've been in enough systems to know the difference. Pipes don't whisper.
No.
Day 11. Second dive. We were clearing a stretch of support beams 50 meters from the first site when I noticed something clinging to the structure. At first I thought it was just old netting or kelp knotted around the metal, but when my light hit it, it uncoiled. A long, thin limb. Not whipping like a squid's tentacle, just unfolding. Slow. Deliberate. I pulled back, almost losing my footing on the tethered line. Mateo didn't see it. His visor was fogged. I didn't report it. Not yet. Hard to explain something your own mind isn't committed to believing. But the thing clinging to the beam had joints. Not cartilage. Joints. Human-like bends in impossible places.
Nope.
Day 13. The voice. At 0200, the comms crackled. Mateo was asleep. I was journaling when the main line hissed with static, then a voice pushed through. Reyes. I snapped upright. It was Mateo's voice. Except Mateo was still snoring lightly across the chamber. I know you can hear.
No, you can't.
The static rasps continued.
Nope.
Too late. I killed the comm systems manually. I haven't told him. I think the pressure is playing tricks with me. I'll be fine after I take some sleep meds. Day 15. Third dive. Supervisor wants us inspecting a lower, older section. I argued about structural instability, but he waved it off. It's been reinforced. Stop worrying. So, we suited up. The deeper beams were coated in a slimy, pale residue that didn't belong to any marine growth I recognized. Almost like a mucus.
Ew.
We were scraping when the lights flickered.
You need to leave.
Just once. Then something drifted out of the dark.
No, it didn't.
Arms. Impossibly long, thin, trailing like ribbons. Jointed in too many places. Each time they bent, they clicked like bone against bone.
Ew, gross.
The shape behind them was huge. A big fin squid. Yes, but wrong. Misshapen. Mutated? The mantle bulged with something pulsing inside. And beneath it? A mouth.
Ew.
A human mouth. Pale, stretched, trembling. Trying to form words that wouldn't come. Mateo froze. Reyes, tell me that's a trick of the light. It's not, I whispered. And then our comms pinged. Not from the top side. Not from our own suit channel. From somewhere outside. In my voice. Mateo, help me. We bolted for the bell. Something followed. We reported nothing.
You're morons.
We know how this industry works. You talk monsters, they fly you home and blacklist you for mental instability.
Whatever.
Still, something came back with us. The chamber creaks at random intervals now. Not like pressure settling, but like something brushing the outer shell. Mateo swears he hears tapping. 3 soft knocks. I told him it's metal flexing, but I don't believe it. Day 17. What's at the window? I couldn't sleep again. I sat up, stretching, when I saw movement near the small inspection window of the chamber. A long, thin limb sliding across the glass, bending, testing. Mateo woke up to my yelling. When he looked, it was gone. But the smear it left behind, that wasn't seawater. Day 19. The last entry. We're locking out again tomorrow. Supervisor insists the anomaly was equipment reflection. He says we imagined the creature. But tonight the chamber's comms clicked on by themselves. Voices came through. Mateo's voice, except Mateo was next to me frozen. Let me in.
No, don't do it.
The chamber door shuddered, a single heavy knock from the outside. Then another. Then one more. Talk, talk, talk. Mateo grabbed my arm. Reyes, we're at depth. Nothing human could knock at this pressure. I didn't answer. Because I already knew. It wasn't trying to break in. It was waiting for us to open the hatch. Final lockout. Supervisor didn't give us a choice. Get in the suits. Finish the job. No more drama. Mateo refused. I couldn't mutter a word. Inside the dive bell, during pre-descent checks, I kept noticing small details out of place. A bolt that looked freshly turned. Condensation forming in patterns that looked like fingerprints. The faintest smell of brine that shouldn't exist in a sealed system. As the bell lowered, the weightlessness returned. The light from the platform faded, swallowed by endless black. The comms crackled from topside chatter. Routine, normal, human. For a moment, I believed today might end differently. When the bell hit depth lock, we unsealed the hatch. Water filled the edges of my vision as we stepped out, light spearing a narrow cone through the dark. Mateo whispered, "Do you hear that?" I didn't. Not at first. And then I felt it. A vibration through the water, a pulsing hum. Familiar. A voice. My voice. Mateo. Behind you. He spun. Nothing there. We moved along the rig leg, scraping mechanically. I tried not to look at the shadows shifting just beyond the beam's reach. Then the comms popped again. This time it was Supervisor Hale, topside. Except his voice didn't sound human. Dragged out. Wet. Distorted. Santiago. Open the bell. We froze.
Don't.
Santiago. Open it. A whisper now. A croak of waterlogged imitation. Mateo grabbed my arm. Reyes. The bell hatch. It's moving. I turned. In the darkness behind us, the bell's metal hatch, designed to withstand crushing pressures, was flexing inward like something was pushing from the outside.
What the hell?
A long, thin limb slid into the light. Jointed, clicked, dragging itself towards the opening. The comms erupted. Not Hale's voice. Not mine. A chorus of voices and shouts. Let us in! Let us in! Let us in! Mateo screamed through my headset, Reyes! It's inside the... The rest dissolved into static in a choking gasp. My suit lights flickered. Something massive shifted behind me. I turned, and I saw it. End of log. Recovered from bell number 7. No further entries found. The end.
Whew.
Ugh.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
How you gonna do me dirty like that?
That's such a good story.
I needed to know what happened there.
Oh my
Unacceptable. Fix it.
Oh, I loved it. I read that story when I was on the couch the other day.
It's
And that's
unacceptable.
whenever I got super excited. I was like, oh, I gotta read this one.
I'm never going in the ocean.
Oh, it's so great.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
How was that good?
Let's, I don't know. More things for us to discover.
I'm good. I'm gonna leave the ocean alone.
But why? Aren't you curious?
No.
What's down there?
Creatures that want to kill me.
Fair enough.
Boom. Problem solved.
All right. That's fair.
Don't do it. See?
Don't do it.
Logic.
Don't do it. All right.
Logic. I've got all the logic right here.
There's
with
more
that.
angler fishes down there.
Listen, I already have 2 that live in my house, and I hate them.
Yeah, that's lefty and righty.
Oh, dear heavens. They
Yeah.
used to have eyeballs.
They did. Only one does now.
Yeah.
Sad day. Anywho.
Oh, boo-hoo. That's a terrible way to end a story.
Ah. Oh, I love those stories. The found, recovered footage or found,
Captain's logs.
Yeah.
That's what went through my head as soon as
Captain's logs.
diver's log. I was like, nope, it's captain's log.
I liked
first
how
off.
they were in like chapters. I like that.
Yeah, telling you the days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have reported that shit
Uh,
and been like, nah, I'm gonna get the hell out of Dodge.
listen, I
understand why you didn't.
Yeah,
I think you're a moron
you gotta feed
because of
gotta
it.
feed the family.
But after like the 4th time of encountering this, you should have gotten the hell out of Dodge. You should have been like, bye, Felicia, and gone.
Yeah, whenever it started imitating voices, I'm out.
Yeah, no, I'm done.
Yeah, I would have given it 2 imitations. The first one, I could have been like, huh, yeah, I would have done exactly what he did. Like, okay, I didn't sleep well. I need sleep.
Yeah.
But no.
No.
I believe that was great writing. Both stories, phenomenal writing.
Yes. I'm pretty sure the two guys didn't survive, though. I'm hoping the first guy did in the first story.
Yes. Yeah, I'm hoping that he didn't bleed out.
Yeah, I'm cool with not doing either one of those things.
Okay.
I have never ever had a desire to be a scuba diver
Uh-huh.
ever in my life.
Okay.
And that's another reason right there to add to my list of why I don't want to be a scuba diver.
Uh-huh.
And
Just don't go deep water.
no,
What?
there are sharks.
Yeah, but like,
Bull sharks, tiger sharks,
you know you can go scuba diving as
thresher
shields?
sharks. Yeah, I
You
think
knew,
so.
you knew that?
In that little tank?
Yeah, in that big tank?
Yeah.
Yeah. Buddy of mine, he goes scuba diving in there.
I'm good.
Pretty cool though.
Yeah, that is cool. Coral reef can cut you all to hell.
Mm-hmm.
You could accidentally hit it, ruin the whole ecosystem.
That's true. Yeah, let's not ruin that.
Because let's be honest, if I were to scuba dive and a manatee comes up to me, I want to touch that dude.
You want to touch it?
I do want to touch a manatee.
Hell yeah. Let's
But
go touch a manatee.
You can't.
You can't?
It's illegal.
What? Says who?
The government.
We'll see.
We talked about this the other day.
Sorry, I'm thinking of I don't,
A seal?
No, not. It sounds like manatee. What is it? It's the big one. It's the wing, like a stingray.
A manta ray?
Manta ray.
I don't want to touch one of those.
You don't want to touch one of those?
No.
Those are cool as hell.
I'm good.
Have you seen the flight of the manta rays? The big migration?
I'm good.
That's magical.
I'm good. I've done some scuba diving, if you want to call it that, in Cozumel.
Yeah. I snorkeling in the Bahamas.
That's what I
was
did.
a
I
kid.
snorkeled.
Yeah, I snorkeled in the Bahamas. That was a lot of fun. Saw barracuda.
Hell no, I'm
scary.
out. Bye, Felicia.
Scary.
No.
I got a lot of hermit crabs. That's all I got.
You got crabs?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay. All right. So, what were your thoughts?
You should have gotten the hell out of Dodge immediately.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. Faked some sort of like health issue. Something that you could have done to preserve your job still, but that would have demanded you immediately go back to the surface.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I could see that.
So they need something similar to like what they have on airplanes, de-icer boots.
Mm-hmm.
They need something like that they can wrap around the legs, that they can just press a button and it inflates and pushes all the stuff off of it.
I like that.
And then nobody has to go down there and do that.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe patent that idea. Something like that.
That's my idea, guys. It's time-stamped on the podcast.
Boom, timestamp.
Don't get crazy.
All right. Okay. Well, you want to start? I don't know. Heading out of here.
Do you have any updates though?
Oh my goodness, I do.
Oh my gosh, what would he do without me?
I don't know.
He would forget entirely about updates, guys.
I would forget about everything. You manage the schedule.
I do. He forgot he has a dentist appointment on Saturday.
That's insane. All right.
And yes, our dentist office is open on Saturdays.
Yes, that's the only real time I can go. Noel Haynes 2. Okay, so Noel Haynes 2.
Remind the people of the story.
Amy's Changeling.
Oh, dear heavens.
Yeah.
Oh, dear heavens.
Yeah. So the story, Amy's Changeling, creepy story.
Yeah.
Very good. I liked that style.
Okay.
And sent the message. You know, here's the story. Blah blah blah. Goes, thank you so much for narrating my story, Amy's Changeling. I really appreciate it. I have some other stories if you're interested in narrating those. So that means that potentially we could have Noel Haynes 2-631 back again, just like we did with David Hallow today.
Okay, cool.
Very excited about that.
Cool.
Love adding more stories to the repertoire.
Mm-hmm. Still want to know where Dungeon Marshall is, though.
Yeah. He is away.
I'm offended.
Sorry.
Did we offend him? Maybe I made him mad.
No, he's doing a lot of poetry right now.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I see a lot of Dungeon Marshal's short poems.
Okay, cool,
Very,
cool.
very, very nice writing. Love tells some of those on here, but that's not really our style. So I can
Are
just
they scary?
no.
Oh, well then that's not
Yeah,
gonna
it's
work.
just it's poems. It's
Poems can be scary.
you know what? Fair,
Watch your tongue,
fair,
sir.
fair. You know what? I apologize.
I
Maybe
got
I'll go
you.
look through a scariest poem.
I got you,
Okay.
Dungeon Marshal. I
All
got
right.
you.
You homeboys, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I've never spoken to this person a day in my life.
Okay, so next we're going into updates from the other story, which was they wait below.
Yeah.
And
See, look what happened.
I'm
Things be coming up from the bottom. No.
and this first part explains how to
Pronounce the name you messed up.
pronounce the name I messed
Yeah,
up.
that makes sense.
Okay. So thank you so much for taking your time to narrate this story. It was a joy to listen to you guys again. I apologize it took me until now to listen to it. My username
No
is
big deal.
actually read Error Night Shift. The number 3 is meant to represent a capital E. So that makes that makes so much more sense.
You're so cute. See,
And you think that me reading like license plates, I love looking at license plates and
yeah, you also have to
it.
read that when reading airplane stuff.
Yes, and so it's just so funny that it just over my head.
If you let me read some of these things, I would be able to help you so much.
No,
because I am an outside perspective, and you
are.
refuse.
Yes. And keep on going. My old username, was Grim in Darkness. I deleted it to start over and rewrite my old stories to improve it, which means that Not Your Imaginary Friend will be back up eventually.
Ooh!
Yay. Again, thank you so much for reading
Junior.
it. Oh, by the way, you guys can call me Sparrow if you'd like. I'm glad you enjoyed it, and I will be sure to write another good one for y'all. Take care, and bless be. That is fantastic.
That's what's up.
Very nice. Thank you very much, Sparrow. I greatly appreciate the use of stories. And if I love sharing these amazing tales and encounters.
Yeah, because he's a freak.
Yeah.
And he believes in all this.
I do.
You want to know how I know that you're not winning in this? Trying to convince me?
How?
Because I can go to sleep perfectly fine at night.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
How? Let me talk real quick. I gotta update. I gotta tell it. Our little Hawaiian ninja.
Yes, our little Hawaiian ninja.
So, I found out something very interesting about him. He loves the Leprechaun movies.
Okay.
Love those Leprechaun movies. The 1990 films. 1990.
I've never seen it. Don't care to.
Oh
Never
my
will.
goodness.
Never will.
Wow.
Never.
Really? What?
Never.
That's Jennifer.
It's never gonna happen.
That's Jennifer Aniston's first movie.
I don't care. No. I
Uh,
will never do it. You couldn't pay me to do. Absolutely not.
what?
No.
No.
I don't do all that. No. I just no. No.
No.
No.
Just no.
No.
Wow. Okay.
Hell no.
Well, it is 1992. Jennifer Aniston's first movie. Warwick Davis.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the man.
Very famous actor. But I love those films. Connor loves those films from the Chills and Drills podcast.
I'm still not sure about Connor.
And Logan, we call him the flying.
I call him the Hawaiian ninja.
Yes, the Hawaiian ninja. It's a long story, and so he told me that he had a little bout of sleep paralysis last night.
Oh, poor guy.
I know. He woke up and he was laying on his side, and he could open his eyes and move his eyes, but he could not move his body. And looking on the side of his bed, he saw the leprechaun.
I think he was dreaming.
So he had a little bit of sleep paralysis, and he was freaked out because he saw it. It's like it was the leprechaun. It was Warwick Davis. It was the leprechaun there.
I mean, he was in town not too long ago.
He was. So maybe, how messed up would that be for Warwick Davis to do that?
That'd be hilarious.
That would be absolutely hilarious. This man was born in 1970, so that would make him 56.
No,
Yeah.
that makes him 30.
Yeah. So
The 70s were 30 years ago. Bite your tongue.
okay, whatever. So 56-year-old Warwick Davis getting into his into
his leprechaun costume?
leprechaun costume, sneaking into people's houses and just giving them sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
That is a hilarious thought.
I think that would be great.
Yeah.
I would pay him money to do that.
That's so funny. All right, so before we get out of here, I'm going to go ahead and plug the Chills and Thrills podcast.
Is that where you talk about movies?
That is.
What kind of movies?
All kinds.
What are you going on right now?
Right now, we're going on the Rocky/Creed franchise.
Ooh, which movie are you on?
Let's see. This one would be Rocky Balboa.
Ooh, so fancy.
I love Rocky Balboa.
That came out in 06.
That is a great movie.
It is.
Yes, it did come out in 06. I saw it in theaters twice.
Yeah.
Very sad movie. That's weird. I was 13 and I went to go watch that movie twice in theaters.
It's a good movie.
It's a good movie, but it's very sad.
It is.
Yes.
But it's okay.
It's okay. Okay.
So anyway, you guys talk about movies. You share all the fun things about it, trivia, behind the scenes,
yes,
favorites, all that jazz.
Mm-hmm. Our favorite stuff, which Sylvester Stallone, great actor. He was a favorite between me and Connor a few times.
All right. You guys are on all streaming platforms?
We are.
Including YouTube?
Including the YouTube.
Oh my gosh.
My goodness. And if you are interested as well, you can check them out in the Book of Face.
No way.
Yeah.
At the Chills and Thrills podcast?
Yes, that is correct.
Oh my gosh.
Search up that group and you'll find us.
And then, if you type in the Make Me Believe podcast,
you'll
find us on both Facebook and Instagram.
Yes.
What?
Well, I recently started posting again.
Yes. And if you're feeling super froggy, you can find us on YouTube too.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
We are also on all major streaming platforms.
Mm-hmm.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, so get your creepy stories however you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's go.
We even do this stuff on Audible.
Yes.
That's crazy.
I know. It took me a minute to get that set up.
Love it, love it, love it. So, before we get out of here, I got a quick question for you.
I'm very sure I have an answer, and I'm very sure it's not going to be what you want to hear.
Okay, well, we'll find out.
Okay.
Hey, Kaylyn.
Yo, what's up?
Do you believe?
No.
No?
Not even a little bit. Maybe next time.
All right, we'll figure it out. All right. Thanks, guys. Thank you for listening.
Bye.
Bye now.